introduced to the reality of the situation, that she and Light were Kira and second Kira, and that they both gave up their death notes. And Higuchi, a part of the Yotsuba group, is the current Kira that Rem is working with. And Misa decided that she was going to get the evidence that the team needed in order to prove that Higuchi was Kira. And so she elaborately did this disguise in this like nurse's outfit to get away from Mochi and to get on this one-on-one date with Higuchi, who creepily has been texting her a whole lot, has said that he is going to make her his wife, and now she has proven to him that she is the second Kira with Rem's help, and has come up with this plan that he will kill whoever she says for him to kill in order to prove to her that he really is Kira. And then, of course, she would want to marry him because he was Kira. So she got that all taped on her phone, and she, at the end of the episode, presented it to the group. And the one thing to note especially was, other than all the shock and probably excitement that a lot of them were feeling, Elle looked very suspicious, which he did a few times last episode. So that's where we are.
Very true. I don't really know where we're going from this, going from here, but I'm excited to see. I didn't expect what happened last episode to happen, and I don't think I can expect what's going to happen going forward. I'm open to it, and I'm just ready to get into it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Then once you're fully convinced I'm the real thing, you and I can get married.
Maybe that's what Elle's sus about. Maybe he's developed feelings.
He did say he could totally have a crush on her.
I could totally date you.
Look at him. Look at this shot. This is awesome, with Light and Misa talking in the background.
And a critical element, how Kira conducts his murders. I have to think of a plan.
All I had to do was tell him I'd marry him if he was really Kira. Plus, I managed to convince him that I'm the second Kira. If I didn't say this now, I'd probably end up contradicting my story later.
She's so smart, dude.
But now we know Higuchi's Kira, right? So what's the problem? Can't we just catch him?
Before we move to arrest Higuchi, I want to find out how he kills people. What if you focus solely on Higuchi?
Higuchi? I've only been able to enter the houses of 5 of the men so far.
Damn.
Higuchi all have super high-tech security systems, especially Higuchi.
Then begin installing microphones, trackers, and cameras, but not in the house. Instead, just put them in every car.
Do you have any idea of how many cars this guy has?
He has 6.
Fine then.
Yes, thank you.
If Elle sees him talk to Rem or sees him talk to Thin Air, then that's... I don't know. That's a big clue, yeah? Mm-hmm. He obviously knows that something invisible can manipulate reality with Misa's hair flick.
I forgot about the hair flick.
What is it? Do you remember killing anyone, I mean? Well, do you remember?
No, I don't.
Misa, what about you?
I don't remember.
Please listen to what I'm about to say. I'd like you to thoroughly analyze my current theory. Light Yagami used to be Kira. Kira's power has somehow passed on to another person. Has no memory of ever being Kira. Need your analysis based on these assumptions. Do you think you can do that for me? Was that because Light Yagami wanted it to happen? Or was there someone else in control of Light? Was it that person who passed Light's powers to someone else?
This is what determines if Light wins or not, right?
Mm-hmm. And you saw the apple.
Given your premise, it would be my will.
Yes, of course. If there is a third party with the ability to bestow or transfer Kira's power, it makes no sense that they would wait so long to transfer it from you to the next Kira. Even if Light Yagami was Kira, Kira's power can only be transferred by the will of the person.
His deduction's next level, dude.
I can now say that I feel 99% better.
That's a whole lot better.
I love the music in the show, man.
He's like really in the snacking mood.
He burns through all the calories so quick because of his brain.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be announced that Kira's identity will be revealed near the end of the special.
We'll get Namikawa to call him and say, "This is bad. Turn on your TV." That should be enough to get him watching.
Oh, I get it. So we'll be using Iber then.
No, I'm afraid you're incorrect.
Misa?
Not be using Iber. In other words, it has to be someone whose name he can look up easily.
Never gonna find a person like that, are we?
You're the only one who can do it.
Matsu!
Probably thinks that you were listening in on their meeting and overheard their plans to kill people.
And he's not actually
Oh
dead.
my
Oh, this is
God.
so good. All of Yotsuba thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
Higuchi will probably realize from the announcement in the silhouette that it's the manager, Taro Matsui. Sure, we'll have the studio mess up and accidentally reveal your face from behind the face. In the meantime, Matsuda will have to decide if he wants to go through with it.
How does...
Ooh, big. Are you gonna do it?
I don't need 2 or 3 days to decide. I want to do this.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Did you see his facial expression?
How does Light win at this point? Like,
I am
how
not
does
sure.
he come out of this
I
on
wrote
top?
down in my note, I was like, are we gonna try to avoid letting Elle figure out how Kira kills?
Yeah.
Because obviously that's not like a great thing to happen for the case of Misa and Light.
Is Misa gonna try to defend Light even though Light doesn't know he's Kira? Like, I don't know, man.
Who do you think Kira might be?
Takahashi or Higuchi.
Well, then it looks like we all know the truth already.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's Higuchi, isn't it?
Yes. He might always act as if he's not interested in those things, but that just proves...
He's the werewolf.
We can also rule out Kida as a possible suspect, as he was the one who provided the account for funds in order to commission Coil.
During that first meeting after Hattori died, you got a call on your cell phone. I was wondering who it was from.
Yeah, his reaction.
Just so happens to get another phone call.
It's Elle. Before I go on, are you by yourself?
No, I don't think there's any need for that. One of the people here with me was just expressing his suspicions about your last phone call. It's Elle.
Oh, shit.
Tonight, I'm gonna catch Kira. But I'll need a favor from you.
Then it's the end for Higuchi.
What? You know that it's him?
So even the great Elle can be tricked.
Then I always thought he was. From looking at his face, I guess this proves it.
No,
He does have a
that
smart
was just
face.
Light messed up.
He'll be captured tonight, apparently.
Now, when I marry Misa Amane...
They definitely make his face look like the grossest.
I know.
Higuchi, we've got a problem. Turn on the television. Check out Sakura TV.
So you're saying one of those people is Kira, right?
Yes.
At the beginning of the show, he said that he overheard a meeting between 8 people.
The man who died was Mr. H.
Mr. H. Hattori. You know this much you couldn't know. It can't be any of the others. There's no benefit for them to do this. Damn it, who is it?
Is he like gonna be too dumb to figure it out?
No, he's gonna know.
That was the best ever. Oh my gosh. Matsu and his acting.
Killed. He pretended to fall out of the apartment window and escape to a balcony 10 floors below.
Just to be careful, I went home that night and wrote his name in the notebook like it was written on his business card.
Wow.
Alive then.
I'm contacting everyone right now to let them know.
All right. We'll talk later.
Look at those
Oh,
sweat
God.
bullets.
No, I knew I was going to be in danger going into this. This was for the sake of justice.
I thought Higuchi kind of looked like Ryuk for a second.
Ryuk's cuter.
Yeah, he is.
I have to kill him.
What a creep. He just has Misa's picture
I
on his
know.
desk.
Cosme Misa. An angel's glitter.
Why don't you call your father in the House of Counselors?
Have him pull some strings at the Ministry of Internal Affairs to stop this broadcast.
No one believes this program, so we'd only make ourselves look suspicious if we stopped.
Ooh.
So true.
Since one of us 7 has to be Kira, that should mean Taro Matsui will soon be dead.
Oh, they are so good at playing this.
Oh
They
my
are.
god.
Ooh.
That means if I say anything, it'll reveal the
It's a
fact that
fucking
I'm
werewolf,
Kira.
bro.
This is the best.
Requested that no one know where she is. I'm very sorry. I'll have
I love the voice acting.
This is going exactly as I planned. It's almost scary.
You shouldn't be scared, Light. You should be happy.
Not even pretending to hide what he's asking about now, is he? Stupid Higuchi.
What's his real name?
I think it was Yamada.
Don't screw with me. Why the hell can't you remember the names of the people you hired?
Holy shit.
I'll give you the pin code for the office lock. You can go in yourself and look it up. How's that?
They're going to announce it at the end of the program. I have 2 hours.
Holy shit.
Is that Weddy?
Yeah.
I see Higuchi. He's only carrying a single bag. I'm in pursuit.
Are they gonna get the Death Note?
Everything's still going according to plan.
What's gonna be the wrench? I'm waiting for a wrench.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him no matter what. I've come this far, I won't...
Oh, is he just gonna go with the gun there to kill him? I just thought about a possible plan Light might have put into place right before, like, obviously giving up the Death Note. What if Light was like, Rem, kill off the holder of the Death Note right before it might be found out who it is? Or anything about them.
What happens to the Death Note then?
Rem takes it back?
Maybe? Maybe?
I bet Light would not have wanted Elle to figure out how Kira kills. So
Yeah.
I'm sure Rem must have been told, don't let Elle find out how Kira kills.
That's true. Fuck. Fuck. I don't even know what to say.
Oh gosh, okay. First of all, the person that was in charge of the agency or whatever, the company that Higuchi called, I figured that had to be one of the people that was like in on this.
Yeah.
But I couldn't like place the voice necessarily. I don't think it was Iber, but I guess it could have been.
I also
Or,
was like, who is that voice?
Because like they went along so well with it in like, oh yeah, we're on vacation. I thought the vacation thing was maybe the vacation isn't a fake and Misa just didn't go.
Maybe.
This is literally awesome. I just like, you know, there's always that like pit of your stomach feeling that something's gonna go wrong. It'd be like a wrench in the plan. And at this point, I'm like, who do I actually want to win in this scenario? Because part of me is like, oh yeah, if this happens, then like Light will come out on top. And then the other part of me is like, but I want Kira to be caught. And then I'm like, oh my god, wait, who am I actually like rooting for?
What do you
here?
think happens if they get the Death Note? Like if L gets the Death Note in his possession?
He'll understand it.
There's
because
nothing...
he'll touch it and he'll be able to see Shinigami, and then he will be able to read the rules that are literally written at the beginning of the Death Note.
And then what? You know?
You know, well then they could be under the impression that there's only one Death Note in existence. Oh wait, no, there's a second Kira. There has to be two.
No, because under Light's presumption, it passed on from... No, I guess not. You're right. I don't know. I don't know where we go. I don't... Okay. It's like its own, like, little story inside this massive story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's, the question right now is, would Light have put anything into place for when Higuchi was about to get caught by L? And I feel like Light would have thought... Light knows that a lot of people out there are not as smart as him and L. He knows, like, if he almost got caught by L multiple times, then he knows, like, a normal, average person, maybe even dumber than average, would definitely get caught.
It's all about how smart Light was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard to quantify and estimate how far ahead he thought.
Yeah.
Because he's thought, like, what? 7 episodes ahead at this point, if he still has like a plan that's going to work out. I don't know.
And obviously he didn't account for any of Misa's actions
Very
beforehand.
true.
Probably because he figured Rem would stay away from Misa for the most part.
Yeah.
So
unless Light asked Misa or just kind of assumed that Misa would tell Rem would tell Misa. I don't know.
that's true. Light could have accounted for the fact that if Misa was ever in serious trouble, Rem would appear again to Misa.
Light could have potentially accounted for every single detail that's happened. Like in this episode, we saw like Light say like it's, I feel, what did he say, scared? It's scary like seeing this actually like work, or
it's going so
exactly,
well, it's scary.
Yeah.
And Elle was like,
don't be scared, you should be happy.
yeah, don't be scared, you should be happy. But also, let's talk about Light slipping up there and basically revealing to their mole and the other now moles that Higuchi really is Kira. Obviously it worked out, because now Higuchi obviously called most of the other 7.
Yeah.
And a few of them had stories that went along well, and they couldn't help out,
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that's saying something, or like that's like surprising to you?
It's not surprising to me, but I do think it's interesting. The specific, I forget what his name is, Mito, I think, is the one that was called that his father works for like internal affairs or something. I was thinking to myself, okay, so if that guy didn't know the plan, would he have still said the same thing? I feel like the obvious deduction would be, doesn't that make you more suspicious?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he actually probably would have said the same thing.
I don't know.
I don't know, like, there has to be something that gets in the way of Higuchi. Maybe not Higuchi being framed as Kira and publicly, but something that gets in the way of figuring out how Higuchi did it.
Yeah.
And obviously Light at the moment, as Light, can't do anything, because he doesn't even know that he should be doing something. So I think at this point, the ones that are moving in the background that are Rem and Ryuk, if Ryuk is there,
Yeah.
At the moment, like, Misa has done what she could do for this plan. I don't think Misa can do anything else at the moment.
Yo, I really thought they were gonna put Misa on TV.
I also thought they were going to put Misa on TV.
It makes more sense what they did, of course.
But this plan, I was not smart enough to think of, and it is a lot better than putting Misa on TV. But the Misa commercial in between, amazing.
Imagine if the like intentional fuck up by Sakura TV actually happened in real life. Like, that would be the biggest fuck up in history of television.
It totally would have happened though on like a TV channel like that.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud. Like, Matsuda, like, obviously his acting skills, we learned obviously a few episodes ago. He was pretty good at acting and, like, falling off the roof convincingly.
I'm surprised that Higuchi went home and then like kind of like played it safe and tried to kill him anyways, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if any of them would have even thought to do that. Higuchi, I guess I pegged him as like maybe slightly more naive, that maybe he would have thought that was actually real and he actually did die. Oh no, I don't have to do anything about it. But, he's checking his bases. He already like checked the business card of the manager and made sure to kill the manager.
Yeah.
So at this moment, I'm like, where is he going? Where do you think he's going right now? He has a gun. He's in his car. Where is he going? Is he going to get Matsuda's real name, or is he going straight to Sakura TV? That's what I'm wondering.
How far away do you think the offices are, right?
Well, they're in a city, and he's going really fast, and like, lucky for him, there's not a lot of cars on the road.
Yeah, because like it could be either the fact that he brought the gun obviously makes me think he's going to the television. Did I miss something?
That, or if there's any security guards or whatever, he would just bulldoze through anyone.
Why would he need to if he has the pin?
That's true. I was worried that he might see that like someone was following him and start shooting at Weddy, but
honestly, we could have like a shootout kind of moment next episode, right?
In the intro, there are guns.
Yeah.
So that could possibly happen.
This is the closest the Death Note has ever been, or a Death Note has ever been to L, like IMO, like in like actually like how close he actually is to getting it. Like his like L's like, okay, Weddy gets the Death Note, right? Then starts using it herself or some shit.
I mean,
like,
Weddy and Iber are more like underground criminals, so maybe they would keep the
I
death note for
I
themselves.
definitely don't think they would, but I'm like, as a joke, I brought that up because like it's like they are so close to getting it. They're like, it's
They definitely wouldn't because Elle is a part of the situation.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him no matter what. I've come this far. I won't let them stop me.
That's why I
I'm
think
not
that
giving
no
up
matter
until-
what,
Yeah.
I'm not giving up on everything. You know, no
Until
matter
I have
what.
everything.
That's why I feel like he's literally just gonna show up and like shoot Matsuda, and then like maybe he has a disguise. His bag. He's like gonna come in with like a mask on or something.
I don't know, man.
He's panicked. He really could do something that would get him in trouble anyway.
I mean, why? Like, if both options are just as viable, right? Go shoot him, or go to the office where you know for sure what his name is, right? You know that a file's going to be there. You have like you could be given a pin.
Yeah.
Why would you choose to risk going there with a gun and trying to shoot him?
Panic is the only reason that I'm wondering
Yeah.
if he wouldn't actually, because he was like, oh, we don't know when they're going to announce it. You know, he doesn't know. Is he going to be in time getting to that office, searching through the alphabetical filing cabinet?
Yeah. I don't know, man. You can actually, like, if he goes there and tries to kill Matsuda, that's, I don't know. That, like, maybe I'm assuming everybody's a little smarter than they actually are, but that would seem like the stupidest idea in the entire world. You are proving to the world that you're capable of murder. Like, going to a place with a gun like that.
He could think, he might feel like because of his wealth and status that, especially with Sakura TV not being a super believable source of media, that he could bribe basically the people that work there and get out of murder with his money.
True.
So I really don't know. I mean, he's panicked. I can't really get in the mindset of someone that's panicked. But it's going good places. I'm enjoying how some of the members were fed up with this.
Yeah.
And they only went along with it just so they wouldn't get killed too. It's like, it makes me like these unlikable people a lot more. Because obviously these people are very like status oriented and businessmen, and they were willing to think of people to kill, you know, and they didn't put up a fight. So like morally, yes, they're in the wrong because they didn't put up a fight to this.
Yeah.
But they actively are meeting with each other and talking about how they don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. I really like the scene of Elle being like putting Light into the position that he's put in, of like, what, like, I really want you to think critically and analytically about this situation.
I thought he phrased it really well to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the imagery?
It was really good. You?
I liked that they showed like an apple.
I don't know what that entails. Like,
it's when he was talking about, was there some other unseen force that gave Light the power?
Yeah.
So obviously a nod to Ryuk, and they kept showing like a shadowy red black on the floor.
It's obviously not like dead on though, like, because Light, or Elle was saying, was there someone else in control of Light? There wasn't.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't know. It's interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes next. I feel like we're on the cusp of like drama.
Honestly, I think next episode's probably gonna be pretty like bing bang boom. You know, like
Yeah.
there's gonna be some action next episode. That's what I think.
I agree, and I'm ready for it.
Higuchi isn't even gonna see Iber going on the screen.
Yeah.
He's gonna miss that.
Well, was Iber supposed to?
Iber is supposed to be like, he's there at the like Sakura TV.
Nuh-uh.
Wasn't he supposed to go on and like say something?
I
at
thought
the end?
that was an idea. I thought Iber's at Yoshida Productions. Is Yoshida Productions?
Oh, he is. Okay, so that was just an idea.
I think that was an idea in the same, like, when they were like, I think Misa guessed that was gonna happen, and they were like, no, for some reason. I could have completely misunderstood that though. I'm kind of out of it.
Why are they at Yoshida though? Do they think that maybe he's gonna run there? Higuchi's gonna go there? I don't really know why they would be there.
it would have to be somebody's name he could easily look up. Matsuda guessed that it was him, and then Elle said he's
Matsuda
incorrect.
said it. Okay.
We will not be using Iber.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that since Iber was next to Mochi when he was on the phone, I'm gonna